What is up, guys? We got a redemption story this time with Kyle Larson as he dominated to his first win of the NASCAR Cup Series season on Sunday, in which he pulled away during the final green flag run at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Larson also became the fourth different winner in four Cup races this season, in which he led a race-high 103 of 267 laps in the Pennzoil 400. The driver of the number 5 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet got his 7th career win and his first on a 1.5 mile track after his previous best finish of second 9 times. Here is Larson speaking on being dominant and more in this race, courtesy of Fox.
Yeah, thanks. It was such an awesome race car. Cliff and everybody did a great job preparing this piece. It was so much fun to drive. I could go wherever I wanted to. So I knew I had a really good car once we kind of get single filed out, but just drafting early in the run was tough. But thank you so much, Mr. H, Jeff Gordon, everybody at Hendrick Motorsports for the amazing opportunity I've been gifted. So HendrickCars.com, Chevrolet, everybody at the engine shop, thank you so much for the hard work. This is definitely special.
Brad Keselowski finished second in his number 2 Team Penske Ford, 3.156 seconds behind Larson at the end of the race. Las Vegas native Kyle Busch came home third, along with points leader Denny Hamlin and Ryan Blaney rounding out the top 5. The rest of the top 10 was Martin Truex Jr. finishing 6th, Christopher Bell 7th, William Byron 8th, Joey Logano 9th, and Eric Jones 10th. Keselowski and Larson got stage wins, both of them, with Larson getting his first since September 2019 at the second stage break. Larson recovered after missing his pit entry 44 laps before the end and wound up leading 50 of the last 62 laps. The win, which was his first with older Rick Hendrick, which also broke a dry spell dating back to his last win, which was at Dover in October 2019. Larson was in just 4 races last season before his suspension by NASCAR and firing by Chip Ganassi Racing for using a racial slur during an iRacing event. He signed with Hendrick Motorsports last October and was officially reinstated January 1st. Larson also talked about what it meant to drive the 5 and the paint scheme, which is a tribute to Ricky Hendrick, and more, courtesy also of Fox.
It means a lot. I know that this is Rick's most special paint scheme for obvious reasons, and it's just an honor for me to be able to drive it. Our first time out with this color scheme, and just like I said, it's blessed. And thanks to all the fans for coming out. Everybody at home watching on TV. That was some fun racing on the restart, so I hope everybody enjoyed it. I know I did, and had fun racing Brad and Denny and everybody, and tried giving it away there coming to the green flag stop. But thankfully, we were able to have a good enough car to hold them all off.
The W was also the first for crew chief Cliff Daniels, who made his 55th appearance atop the pit box. It was also the first win for the 5 since Casey Kane's final Cup win at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in 2017. Larson is also the fastest driver to get his first win at Team Hendrick in his 4th start, breaking the previous record set by NASCAR Hall of Famer Terry Labonte, who did it in 1994 in his 7th start. Also a coincidence that it was in the 5 car. Keselowski led 27 laps as he got his best finish of the year. Plus, he ran across the infield grass to shake Larson's hand and congratulate him after the race. Among others include Larson's buddy Denny Hamlin, Bubba Wallace, his teammate William Byron, and more. He was really fast, had a lot of speed in all the lanes, which was really impressive. Usually you have to make a compromise, but they were really good, Keselowski said. If Kyle Larson wasn't here, we would have had a dominant day. It was a highly competitive race from start to finish with 27 lead changes among 12 different drivers. 5 drivers led at least 20 laps. Kevin Harvick started from the Busch pole, but he lost the lead in lap 1 and dropped Burton back at a flat tire and fender rub near the end of stage 1 midpoint. He battled the handling of his 4 car and finished 20th 1 lap down. Defending series champion Chase Elliott led 3 times for 22 laps, but his number 9 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet got damaged in a spin exiting turn 2 with 99 laps left. Elliott recovered and finished 13th. Other notable finishes included Michael McDowell finishing 17th, Las Vegas native Kurt Busch finishing 19th, Alex Bowman 27th after he sustained a flat tire late while running 7th, and Bubba Wallace 28th, respectively. What a win by Kyle Larson, especially. I didn't think he was going to win this soon, but I knew he was going to win at some point this year, but I didn't think he would win as soon as he did. So congratulations to him on that end. Also, I've talked about Larson before, like since he's been through a lot in the past year. I did a video on him after he was suspended and then released by Chicken Nasty Racing. I recommend you guys checking that video out as well. I'll leave that link to that one. And also, the video when he joined Hendrick Motorsports and the 5 coming back as well. I'll leave a link to both of those down in the description. And speaking of the 5, what he won on Sunday, that throwback paint scheme, what he won with, was to Ricky Hendrick, who drove that paint scheme in a variety of races in his career, got his only truck series win with that paint scheme as well, even though it was number 17. And also, he did drive the 24 as well in the Busch series as well there. And he was most known for driving the 5 as well. And he drove that as well, the paint scheme. Then the 5 was also driven by Brian Vickers when he won his championship in 2003. And Ricky unfortunately passed away in a tragic plane crash in 2004, along with 9 others, including like Rick's son. I said Ricky, but included his brother, John, and nieces, along with others as well. 6 others, I believe. Yeah, 10 total. But what a way for the paint scheme to honor him, as well as to be able to get it back in victory lane as well. Also, the paint scheme was ran as recently as last year with the 24 as well, with William Byron running it in a couple races. And he ran it in the Xfinity Series as a throwback as well to Ricky. Especially seeing how those two look so much alike is incredible. They're basically doppelgangers. But what a way for him to win in that paint scheme, especially even though it's technically unsponsored, but HendrickCars.com, since it's a Hendrick-funded paint scheme. But still, what a win for Larson to be able to do this, especially with the fact that the Bristol Dirt Race is still coming, and he's already won. So that's scary for the competition, especially now that he's got a win, being in the playoffs as well. He's got confidence now going into the next couple races. Atlanta is another track that's similar to Homestead, which he could have won, but he still ran well there. But the thing is, though, pretty awesome to him to be able to do this, the redemption story of him doing this and winning, and pretty cool as well. So he'll definitely end up getting more sponsors at some point, especially if he keeps winning like this. There you have no choice but to sponsor him. He's not going to be stuck with HendrickCars.com, Nations Guard, Axalta, Valvoline, with the Hendrick sponsors basically on his card like all year. Maybe Axalta will sponsor at some point if he keeps winning like this. But still, the fact that he's able to bring the 5 back to victory lane is pretty awesome for him to do that, especially. And he's in the best equipment as well that he's ever had in his career. Just to be able to see what he's doing here and to be able to win, congratulations to him. Well deserved, especially for him to do this. It's just a great story as well for him to be able to do this and to do it with fans in the stands as well. There were fans in the stands in Las Vegas as well, so that was pretty awesome for him to do that. Congratulations to Larson on that end. But the race was pretty exciting, though, especially at that first stage. So much passing, a lot of 3 wide. Definitely didn't think that out of a mile and a half. The aero package should look pretty good, even though it's usually not this good. So the kudos to the drivers for being able to make it competitive and no dirty air like what happened last year with, I think it was at Kansas with Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick, where Harvick came close to him but was never able to pass him. So still, though, at least here we got some competitiveness at stage 1. But once Larson took the lead, he just pulled away. He did make that mistake on pit road, but with that lapper, like with the lap before, he had to slow down a bit. Fortunately, that didn't cost him too much. Kozlowski did pass him on pit road, but he was able to get by him and pull away, basically. So what a win for Larson, especially. I just didn't think he would win this soon, like I said. So congratulations to him. Well deserved. What a story, especially the heck of a way to come back from all that he's gone through. So hopefully he'll keep it up and continue to win more races. He's going to win more this year, especially now that he's won and like dominating the way he did. He's a championship contender, especially. You just knew that when he got into a ride like this that he's going to be great. I mean, he got the best out of that of the Chip Ganassi side. Even though they have Hendrick engines, it's not like Hendrick themselves. So Hendrick always puts the best stuff. And it's good to see the 5 be up front and dominant like that. I haven't seen the 5 be this dominant since Mark Martin drove it when he finished second in the championship to Jimmy Johnson back in 2009. I haven't, no disrespect to Casey Kane, but when Kane drove the 5, he wasn't really that good during his time. I mean, he won races. He had a solid tenure, but he wasn't like contending for championships or anything like that. He definitely had a lot of struggles throughout most of his tenure, which is why he ended up being let go at the end of the day. He was the fourth out of 4 guys at Hendrick, which was with a team with Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Jimmy Johnson with the team as well. Once Gordon retired, then you had Chase Elliott join, but he was never like the best guy at Hendrick. And obviously the most successful 5 is Terry Labonte, who won the championship in 1996. He still has the most wins with the team as well, by more than any other driver. So he's still the most successful at Hendrick in that number. But Larson's going to be right there as well, especially since he's just entering his prime. And look out, he's just going to be dominating and winning a lot of races, especially, like I said, the Bristol Dirt race is coming, and he's so dominant on dirt. So look out there, especially once he gets to the Bristol Dirt race. Obviously, he's going to have some challenges in Chase Briscoe and as well as Christopher Bell. But other drivers are going to be running. Obviously, anybody could win there, especially like the Dirt Nationals. Larson, I believe, is running in that. Kyle Busch is running in that. Joey Logano. So other Cup guys are going to run in it to try to get some experience at the Bristol Dirt race before they end up having the Cup race coming up as well. So pretty awesome there. But still, congratulations to Larson again for winning. Well deserved. He just dominated, led the most laps, so well deserved. Congratulations. What a story. And hopefully the best thing would happen is if he won the championship, and that would be the greatest comeback. Like one of the greatest comebacks I've ever seen in NASCAR history. Especially, it's good for the sport to see Larson back in there, and especially his peers getting respect, especially on social media and other things. So pretty awesome that he's getting the respect out of the drivers and everything like that. And he deserves it, especially like he did what he had to do in the community and everything. So he paid his dues. So, and now he's rewarding what he's done, like to now win again. So that's pretty awesome there as well. Congratulations again. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like. And if you are brand new, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.